Wow, I forgot to unmute myself. Thanks for that. I've been talking for, what? Yeah, almost 15 minutes now? Appreciate you. How are you? You always just drop in here and make my day. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for happy anniversary. I talked about that, so I thought that maybe was why you just said that. You're just very good, as it turns out, which I should have known. Oh, the bits message didn't come through in Restream chat. I'm still learning how Restream chat does. Thank you so much for both the well wishes and the bits. I will pass on that. I will pass on to her that you said that. Jeez, I'm so thrown off by the fact that my mic was muted. I can't believe I did that. Ugh. What would I do without you? Quick. I forgot that I needed to read that. That really... it's my own fault. It really threw me off. Saw Morgan's post. 6 years, it flies. 3 of those years was 2020 to 2023, so like, time does fly. Why do I have to... You still remember you saw a person in high school thing someone went to college with. It's hilarious, isn't it? And this town is tiny. That's the part of what I love about it, and also I'm in trouble here. Yep. Genuine trouble. I have a life. Nope, I lose. It's like I just started my stream fresh. Brand new. Woo. Yeah. At trivia, I host trivia at the bar where I work on Wednesday nights, and I was surprised that there were a couple of tables at trivia tonight that I did not know who was sitting there. I did just wash my hair, which could have been why that hair flip was particularly luxurious. It just was. It was frustration and mild anguish. Okay, I lose a fight, I don't lose my progress. That's good. I am still at the brewery, yes? Let's do this. Yeah, Wednesdays at 7. Make a reservation, it fills up. I host pub trivia at the brewery. And it's fun. I love it. But people in my town pretty much, I'm a known quantity in my town, I suppose is the way to say it. So what are we doing here? I've lost the plot on this. The shell shockers. Wrap it up in 5 turns or less. Okay. And don't fuck it up. Please do. We always have Bramble. Year round, we run it. And they brew enough and people don't drink enough of it that we always have. We never run out. We run out of mood food. We run out of Bad Rooster. Rarely do we run out of Bad Rooster. But it's been known to happen. Up here? Yeah, come on. Perfect. Easy today. I appreciate that. It won't deal any damage because you flip it over. Okay. Yep. I don't know why I can't get into my head that flipping them over is not actually beneficial. Good that I did, I suppose. Let's deal a bunch of damage. You were distracting me. He keeps getting bigger. He is, every year, I'm more convinced that he's definitely made to. He was the runt of his litter, and so he's not as big as you'd expect. What are you, 2.5 years old now? Sorry, that was really much. Yeah. This game is so nostalgic. Summertime with my brother still in our wet babies with some towels vibes. Yeah. Oh, he's also very full. Yes, it does make up for it. Yes, the randomizer is new. Like last month, I heard about it for the first time. There's the stylish. Nice. Will this work out then? Let's try. Where do you want to be? Okay. Probably nothing. Sorry. I was talking recently, I don't remember if it was on the phone with my friend or at work, because I can't go grab that, I'll lose that phone. I just finally got Guitar Hero working in my house. I own it 4 times over at least. And none of my copies work. But I just finally got, it's right there, Wii guitar controller, which works, which is the crazy thing, and Guitar Hero 3 on Dolphin working, and why did I bring that up? There's a reason I brought it up. Oh, and that's summer nostalgic for me. Thank you, just for looking back at chat. Goober, yes, Evan, welcome to your 7th consecutive stream. You are very impressing me. I hope you're doing well tonight. Because we would go to the pool across the street from the house where I grew up, and I would open my eyes underwater without goggles because who gives a shit? And then appeal 3 times. I would go home and I would work on Guitar Hero, and you don't blink that much when you're playing Guitar Hero. And so my chlorine dried out eyes would not be blinking. And then at the end of a song I'd blink and my eyes would sting. It was not good. Definitely, I don't know if you say definitely did damage to myself, but didn't, sure didn't do myself any favors with that, I will say. Healed the crowd at least 3 times. And I'm getting HP regen, so let's just do it. Evan, 3 hats left. Congrats. I'm very impressed by now. I haven't found any hats in Stardew Valley. Gameplay's a little loud, Bird. How's that? Is that better? I had it coming through twice, actually. I haven't titled the regular fuzzy. I should get that. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Nice. Nice, very nice. What do these icons mean? The fuzzy tattle isn't anything, but I still have to get it because I got it before a crash. Now it's too quiet. Split the difference. How's that? I had it down really low, I discovered recently. Thank you, that's good. So, how you been, Evan? I know I've been gone for a bit. Double game audio, no mic. Thank you, wait for tomorrow. We are coming back from this. Frankly, having someone chatting changes everything. I can't believe I left it muted. Well, that's what happens when there's nobody to tell me. It's all good. Close call. I want that super guard timing so badly, but I just can't find it. I wonder why game capture was unmuted. I wonder if I thought that it was Mike. Like, if the positions got messed up. Did I appeal 3 times? I think I only appealed twice. Oh, never mind. I'm making progress. Don't eat the cake. Yep, the fuzz. I did not... One of the things that I think that makes this game so good, or that this game does so well, is, like, listen to the music in that room. It's chill, it's subtle, it's... I mean, this game is bombastic, ridiculous, and extremely cartoony, but in the waiting room, in the locker room, it's just subtle. And it's choices like that that are what I think what makes this game truly great. It's cool how that can be high damage on one enemy or medium damage on all enemies. I'm gonna clean that off. It was my heaviest cat jumping up, and there's it's a leather storage ottoman with a shelf on it that fell out of the wall because my cats wouldn't stay off it. I forgot to read. Good luck with dishes, Evan. It should say at the beginning of battle, though, right? If I don't forget. Dude, I wind up with Echo Fur all over me every time. So the whole thing shifted when he jumped up to the windowsill. I've been playing Echoes of the Plum Grove recently. They have the same cutout look and turn animation. Nice. Deeply nostalgic. That's cool. Fresh Tattles. This'll be fun. Magic Koopa Clan. Use a special move at least once. Okay, cool. I got Miss Mouse! Fucking rock on! That's a whole ass partner! Ooh! That's what I was hoping would happen. So far, I can recommend the randomizer. There's one trick that I did not know about going into the randomizer, but that is kind of necessary for it. But apparently it's very well known, and so there's nothing to worry about. It's you can get to the gap that you need Yoshi to cross in the sewers under West Rogueport to get to Twilight Town and Far Outpost. You can... Getting the super jump so you can swing on pipes gives you access to that. Dun, 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 dun. Fuck. It's fine. No SBN. Fuck. Can I have full... Not even close. Okay. We'll do it this way. I forgot I had to do a special attack. Can this give me enough to do art attack? Yes. Yes, it can. I don't know that I've heard of Echoes of the Plum Grove. It's a new one to me. Mario! Talk about perfect timing! Fucking Bowser. This will be my first Bowser tattle. And I have witnesses. Bowser in this game is very funny. Cozy, kill the whole town type. I'm into that. Kill the whole town because everyone's after you? Or... Lucky Goombella, she only took 3 damage. I have Miss Mouse. Because they become annoying. Think plague times. Interesting. Interesting. This feels like a good... Let's not fuck this up this time, shall we? Fuck it up. This feels like a good medium for that. Medium. I don't know why that... Raise a family and have babies. That sounds very nice. Of course. Then death cake your spouse and marry their relatives. Cool! Little, Yes! Yes! A little political subterfuge in there with that, though. I like it. That sounds like fun. Does it have some branching narrative kind of vibe to it? Depending on who you do in. That's good. That's good. Star pieces and pretty open world narrative. Open world, open narrative. That is kind of what I meant. Rather than Until Dawn style choices matter, branching narrative, trying to surprise you sort of a thing. The game responds to who you kill and how. I don't think I'm asking informative questions either. Hamma, Bama, and Flare do not attack at all. Okay. I also have a bit of a creative streak, and it causes me to sprint in the wrong direction when imagining what other people have created. Mario does nothing. Scoodle-beat-doot. Can't skip his turns, though, so... I forgot to... I forgot to stylish it. An autograph. That was a key item. Perfect. Doesn't matter what order they're in. First one was bad. Double lucky. That's awesome. Ah! Bobbery's dizzy. Can still get a stylish move. Thank you. That was a birthday gift from a friend of mine. And I really appreciate them. I wish the expressions they're making were a little bit more readable in chat, but I still love them. They're perfect. Ooh. What rank am I? Okay, yeah, this is top 3. Take damage 5 times, is that what it was? Cool. I am going to step away for just a moment. I'll be right back, and I will remember to unmute myself. Boom, I remembered. Pro play is remembering to be right back off of my face, too. I was like, I activated it already, right? Take damage 5 times? I think so. Dark Coup Patrol. Hooray! You can hear me! Foolish mortals, I will drag you through the gate to the Netherworld! The Neverworld. Yeah, take damage 5 times. First we'll do this. Oh, I have Spike Shield on. I knew it had to... Oops. Maybe we're not both allowed to. If Mario swaps partner and then partner swaps partner. Dark Craw. Dark Coup Patrol is maybe the next one. Take damage. Take damage 5 times. 1. Wow. Love hitting a poison mushroom when it's off screen. Two. I'm sorry this is happening. 3. Nope, 2 still. 3. A little faster. 3. 4. 5. Ha ha ha! Finally! Let's go! I don't understand what that error that I get after every battle is. I haven't seen that anywhere else in the game. Avoid using any of them there flower points. This is a Dark Coup Patrol. This right here. Am I about to learn that? Nope. No flower points against chain chomps? Really? Electrified will help. Let's see what a hammer does. Alright, we're fine. They probably hurt like a motherfucker, but... Defense is 3, did it say? Nice. Keep forgetting that I have mouths. 3. Ah! At least everyone's frozen, I guess. Okay, cool. Fine. Oh yeah. Stylish. 4. Mario does deal more damage than Bobbery. Bobbery's damage is explosion, though, so there's that. See? No biggie, Bobbery said. It's funny. Call me Paper Mario the way she uses her crystal star on my door for 1,000 years. Sounds like quite the process, Evan. The Coopinator is number 1. We're gonna have to do this multiple times too. Maybe Tattle doesn't count, but probably. It probably does. Oh boy, I'm gonna sneeze now. Sorry. I'm assuming you're talking about Evan's poetry. People thought Edgar Allan Poe was dead. Ah! Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I take my Malargy meds. Great. My allergy meds, I take them at night. So that I don't wake up without them in my system. I've sleep apnea. Black key tube. Another key item. Holy shit. Oh, I missed the last one. Ooh, it's so fast. Malargy ads are good for you. Yes, I used to take them. Thank you. I had lost my train of thought. In the morning, but that would mean that they were out of my system by the morning. And I have sleep apnea. I have sinus, which is complicated for your sinus. Your sinuses. You don't have to have sinus issues for wearing a CPAP to be. Ugh. Potentially problematic for your sinuses. I have not had my tonsils out. I am wary of any surgery on my throat because I like my voice the way it is. Lucky on the big attack. That was good. It was very good. Get them out. Life-changing. Why? For breathing, I'm assuming you're saying. They've just never been an issue for me. I don't even really know in practice what tonsil stones are. Nothing. Had yours out 5 years ago and didn't realize how much you struggled to breathe and had constant sore throat and sinusitis infections. So that's kind of what I'm saying is that, like, other than strong seasonal allergies, my sinuses aren't a problem unto themselves. If I don't take care of my CPAP, then the problem manifests in my sinuses. Time for some raw cock. You use at least one special move. Okay. Let me know if you hear meowing. But I would take my allergy medicine in the morning, and so it would be out of my system when I'm waking up. So the last couple hours of my sleep, it's wearing off, right? So I take it at night now, so that it's in my system. Right, so your problems were bad year-round for years. So it makes sense that you did, and I'm really glad that it helped, you know? I love getting an answer. It's huge. It's what getting a CPAP was like for me, to be honest. The degree to which I improved and the speed that it happened at is completely insane. Yeah, Gonzalez is too much of a coward to show. Mm-hmm. Thank you. I stopped dreaming in high school. That's when I think that my sleep apnea really started to develop and affect my health. And it was immediate that when I started sleeping with a CPAP, I was dreaming again, immediately. It's a physiological issue affecting the amount of oxygen my brain gets. It's amazing how much of a difference it makes, let me say. I was hoping when I was getting my, like, sleep study done and stuff that the answer would be a pill I could take instead of machinery that I had to sleep with. So, I was resistant to the answer being CPAP at first, but it took a month maybe to get used to. Now that I'm used to it. That was 9 years ago. It was the same year I met Morgan. Thank you. I appreciate that you think that that's fair. I wanted the least invasive answer possible, but truly having a CPAP is not that bad. Fully, honestly. And the degree to which it helps, changes things, makes the fact that I've learned to manage having a tube while I'm asleep completely worth it. I sleep hugging a spherical pillow too, and I've learned exactly how to kind of manipulate that in my sleep. It's the same amount. Like, it's just like learning to share a blanket with a new person. No different. Happy ads. I feel like there's not going to be anything in any of these. I appreciate that comparison made sense to you. It's just a thing you learn how to do, and once you know how to do it, it doesn't wake you up anymore. I came out of this one, yeah, okay. Cool. Cool. To the blanket, not the ads I'm in. I respect the need for ads. Thank you for the addendum there. What's up, guys? We gotta get to the fight. It's, reminds me of an episode of Community. The first Christmas episode where, it's supposed to make your entrance on the other side. What is Yvette Nicole Brown's character's name? Is it Joyce? That feels wrong to me. I don't remember. Doesn't want Jeff to fight someone, but Jeff needs to fight someone. They're helping him get ready for it, and Yvette Nicole Brown's character walks in on them, hyping Jeff up, getting him ready. She's like, "What are you doing?" And Troy whips around and goes, "Oh, we were just getting Jeff ready for the fight." I couldn't think of anything. And then Jeff does the same thing. Like 5 minutes later, he goes, "Wow. No, it is hard to think of something." Very amused by that. Very amused. Dodgy. Use a special move. We'll open with the special move. Welcome back. I was just talking about community, and I appreciate your understanding on that. It's, you know, just part of the world in which we live. I don't know. I feel weird talking about it at all. Dun 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 dun. Lol, you missed. When I don't take care of, to go back to what we were talking about before, which we don't have to do, but, you know, that's where my brain goes. Hold on, I gotta focus on this. When I don't take care of my changing my CPAP stuff regularly enough, and it starts to affect my face, you know, I joke that I have an outer respiratory infection as opposed to like an upper respiratory infection. Makes me laugh. Isn't that just the most important thing? I appreciate that too. I finally found a service that'll automatically send me supplies every, I think it's 3 months. Unfortunately, they also bill me when they automatically do it. I don't always keep up with those, and so that can be inconvenient. Thank you, someone who's been in healthcare for more than 10 years. The paper black key. That's 2 black keys. Wow. Paper black key is Hooktail. 2 black key is Steepy Creeple. Feel free to use that, please. Outer respiratory infection. Come on up. You can do it. Popo, you can. And you won't let me pick you up. Here, watch. I'll pick you up and you absolutely panic. Oh, you. You're showing off for the people, aren't you? This is the man of the house, Poe. He is overweight, but he was big to begin with. We destroyed him! It must be, the Yoshi. I just need you to lay down, Popo. Yeah, he's a big guy. Echo is taller than him, but probably only weighs 2/3 what he does. You can do it, Popo. Lay down. My hands are busy, Po. This is big for him. He doesn't lap recently. He likes when because this is a recliner, and I have a TV over there. And so when I game not on camera, I recline. And he loves to lay on the footrest part of the recliner while I game. But it is very rare for him to come up here while I'm sitting like this. I think that he sees Echo do it, and Echo does it effortlessly. Echo will lay in my lap while I'm like typing and stuff. But Echo, thank you, Bobo, is the only cat we've had since he was a kitten. Lumi and Poe we adopted at 2.5, both of them ish, but a year apart. There's a hint in this conversation about what I'm supposed to do in the next room, and I did not read the conversation. Is Evan back? Is this where I go? Yeah, this is where I go through his desk. Near your stomach, excuse me. Okay. This is just a plot flag that'll hopefully trigger the... Yeah, this should trigger the fight. Great galloping Gulpits! Is it Gulpit a Mario enemy, Evan? Is that the... Oh no, I'm thinking of Coin Coffer. Are they related, though? Sorry, Popo. That's just a nonsense word they made up for Grubba. That makes sense to me, too. I'm just glad he's not trying to do this while I play Dark Souls, because I would absolutely surprise him and he would never come up here again. They are! Hold on, what? I'm standing by. They're from Paper Mario. Okay. Are they in only the first one? Are they in this game? Is it both? He was wigging. Just Paper Mario. Not the 1,000-year door. I'm very impressed, Poe. I always knew you could do this. I didn't know if you ever would, though. Anyone who ever wants to tell you that cats don't respond to their own name, just play that footage right there. You're good. Lay down. It's the invincible tub of blubba. Sorry, Macho Grubba. The little vest jacket thing staying on him is my favorite part of this character design. So, what are they, Evan? Are they similar to coin coffers? Star piece for Macho Grubba is kind of appropriate, honestly. Blargs with legs. Now, I'm gonna show my ignorance here. Remind me what a blarg is. Maximum damage would probably be moderate. Oh, you know what? I should actually... It's Vivian. They're the fiery guys from the Yoshi series. Okay. But also they have legs and are dark blue. Very interesting. Keep it spicy. Extra spicy. Dude, I can't wait to play Pikmin 4 again. Stop it. damage. A lot of damage. The new patch, I'm excited to see what enhanced enemy aggression looks like. I'm sure it feels weird. Damn, I am not on the timings tonight, which is bad when you're playing this fucking game. It might be. I gotta see it for myself. Pikmin 4 might finally be good. I gotta see for myself. It was okay. It was good before. You distracted me defending Pikmin. It sounds like now it'll be great. Evan, do you know offhand what a Peachy Peach will turn into if I give it to Zesty? It'll be peach juice. Well, I moved too much for Poe. There it was. We knew it was going to happen. And obviously that'll give me something better than 1 HP and 2 FP, but like, how much better? Ah! A moment like this is what piercing blow might be for. I'm gonna hit him through his defense. For some. Come on! What? Ugh. Fresh juice. I definitely feel like peach juice is close enough for our purposes here this evening. Okay, it's permanent. Lol, why are you dizzy now? I need aerial ace. Although, wait, no, special moves can miss. It happened to me earlier. Let's see if this can miss. I'm interested in what it'll do for me. Just to say that out loud. I don't know if I actually did. There it is. When I originally asked, I thought I was gonna know what it becomes does. I was wrong. Hooray! Heartwarming story about Jolene rescuing her brother. It's beautiful and very poignant. I want to skip it. Check the chests, and then to the Boggly Woods, I would think. Bush. Have I mentioned... I mean, wait for tomorrow. I don't know if I posted this on Facebook, so I don't know if you've seen it, but I might have said it streaming already. But I'm super excited about it. I picked up one of my Game Boys and just turned it on for the hell of it, and it had a Legend of Zelda Oracle of Seasons linked game file at the beginning of the final fight, but with the final fight incomplete. I had never beaten it, and that's a game I played a whole lot as a child, and never accomplished that. Oh, talk to you. And so I pushed to make it happen. I figured out the fight. I'm an adult. I've beaten all of the Dark Souls games except Bloodborne. And I don't know if you count Sekiro. I've beaten Dark Souls 1, 2, 3, and Elden Ring. And Jedi Fallen Order and Jedi Survivor on the hardest difficulty. Hollow Knight, like, done my fair share of hard games. So I sat the fuck down and I did it. When you clear a linked game, it gives you a hero mode code, which I took a photograph of. So I did it. I beat the game. I took a photograph of the hero mode code on my Game Boy, and then I loaded up Zelda Oracle of Ages on Switch 2 Virtual Console, and I put that code in, and it worked, which of course it did. It was always like it always should have. There's no world where that wouldn't work, right? But seeing it in real life was so cool. Bringing something... Oops. Sorry, that's Pokemon Crystal. This one, yeah. Bringing something from this cartridge, this cartridge, thanks Spotlight, onto my Switch is downstairs. But connecting those things filled me with joy. Still impressive that it did work. I appreciate that I feel that way. I don't know if I'm gonna say that on the internet and people are gonna like, of course it worked, it's the same game, you know? I'm just so excited about it. Hey-oh! I already have a W emblem. I don't have Jumpman, so I'll take it, you know. I'm not gonna use it, but I'll take it. I didn't do this the first way. So, someday when they announce the Seasons and Ages remakes, I'm gonna do a hero mode. I'm gonna look into what 100% takes. I'm not committing to 100% right now, because those games are bonkers and there's a lot of randomness. But, I'm absolutely gonna do a... Goombella needs her second. Do a Link game playthrough, because that was Seasons was the second game. And I have an Ages cartridge somewhere, which is blue. It's perfect. I don't know where it is, and that bothers me. I don't know that I've ever held the Seasons and Ages cartridges in my hand at the same time. It upsets me. But that game was an Ages game. Oh, we have to change the... that's probably true. It's probably because I'd be too powerful if I did. But I've owned them at the same time. I know I own them both. Here's one. Where's the other one? It's forbidden. I didn't see that one. I need to take that light bulb off of the internet. That's what I need to do. I got an email! Is it Rogueport Beautification? Rogueport Restoration? No, it's from Koopy Koo. Miss you. There it is. I thought it was Black Ops 7. That is supposedly dog shit. I don't have strong opinions about Call of Duty, in general, but I have been hearing that they might as well be. Not gonna argue with you on that. I have been hearing that the Black Ops 7 campaign is not, doesn't feel like it has the level of workmanship that Call of Duty fans have come to expect from their gaming. This is technically the right place, but I'm not. I'm just gonna fast travel when the time comes. So I'm gonna do a Ages Then Seasons linked game playthrough in hero mode using the code that I got from that cartridge. Is my plan, and I think that it's gonna be a great fucking time. I haven't heard that they used AI to make most of the artwork. What I heard about that was that they relied on it too heavily, and were not clear about where and how they used generative AI to make their game. Which is, I didn't have a high opinion of Call of Duty before this. I don't have a high opinion of using generative AI in place of employees. People who can't afford employees using generative AI and being honest about it, I am fine with that. If I wanted to, for instance, if I wanted to write a novella and self-publish it and pay for a generative AI service to make illustrations, and I disclose before the table of contents in that book that all of the images in that were generative AI and here's what I used, then I feel that that would be an ethical use of generative AI for artwork. I can't afford a team of artists or even really to hire a true illustrator, you know what I mean? And so that is why I would make that choice. I'm never going to use AI in my writing, ever, for any aspect of it. Oh, cheap viewers on Streamboo. But that doesn't feel like an unreasonable use. I wouldn't. No. Yeah, I'm making a very specific point to never use AI for anything. Not just generative AI, but like I'm never going to use ChatGPT for a brainstorming session. I'm not going to use AI to give an actual illustrator an idea of what I'm looking for from them. I will not touch it because it feels... I didn't mean to do that. It feels dangerous to me. I want a more delicate way to say that, but I don't want to want that, you know? I don't know. In applications like data processing, where you can go through significantly more data than a human can go through at speed, and make connections that a fatigued human looking at data might not recognize themselves, I see value in that. The enemies in this game have AI. You know what I mean? Like, AI as a blanket term is not necessarily the best to use, just because it's unclear where the lines between ChatGPT and how the enemies in Paper Mario decide what to use. Using the term AI makes that unclear, which is why I said generative AI every time. But to bring it back around, I don't even know who makes Call of Duty anymore, because I don't think it's Activision. I don't think it's been Activision for a long time. They can afford artists. So, that doesn't feel like a responsible use of generative AI to me. Microsoft owns it. Well... Go away! I will eat you. Urgh. I have not heard of Banjo and Kazooie Comeback. Is it what I hope it is? A 3D platformer collectathon with irreverent humor and silly cartoon characters? Please? A theoretical comeback. Alright, yeah, so... An envy can hope, right? This song is so much fun. It goes in unexpected directions. Maybe we should get that monkey's paw. Is a bad idea. No! Never! Oh, good. We came all this way for a star piece. Ah, yes. Steepy Creeple. We came all this way. No! It's in Twilight Town, isn't it? We came all this way. Now comes the day to bid you farewell. Many places I have been, many sorrows I have seen, but I don't regret, nor will I forget all who took that road with me. Oh, Lord of the Rings music. I could go on. That song I do tend to sing in a circle, though, because I don't remember exactly what order the verses go in. But also, it makes me cry every single time, because that is called The Last Goodbye. And Billy Boyd, who plays Pippin, sings that over the credits of the third Hobbit movie. And it just gets me every time. Been binging the Five Nights at Freddy's content more. It's made you more knowledgeable in a game series you've never played than you ever have been before. It's impressive. It's quite knowledgeable. Talk to me about FNAF movies. Because it's more than one at this point, isn't it? Yes, Puny Orb, let's go! How many are there? The first one is already out. Second one is coming out in December. There we go. I was surprised to see that a second one is coming out. When did the first one come out? Okay, like 2 years ago. Matt Pat is gonna voice Toy Bonnie. Interesting. Very interesting. I didn't think it was that long ago. I thought it was 2 or 3 years. At the most. Okay, well, you know what? That'll do it still. Yeah! Yeah! It knew I went for a spin jump. Oh, I feel so seen. Wow. That's exactly what I needed right tonight. Bootin', yes. Okay, good. Teaching you how those work. Ah, yes. Okay, perfect. Yes, you all stay right here. Yeah. Honestly, good badge find. Because wearing 2 of these badges requires more FP, but increases the attack power. Because I could use more attack power on my hammer throw. I'm fine with that. A badge I want to wear for the first time in a minute. Predictably, because of my age, I have never really gotten into the Five Nights at Freddy's thing. But also, I'm not into horror of really any description, and so, you know, mascot horror is no different. There's a game, though, called, I think it's called My Friendly Neighborhood. And it's oh shit. It's a mascot horror game. That's like a survival horror, but it's not scary. And a YouTuber I like voice acts in it. I would play that. Oh, what's the game my friend suggested to me? Have you, Evan, heard of Skin Deep? A small indie stealth immersive sim. Yes, the puppet one. We're talking about 2 different games now. My Friendly Neighborhood is the puppet one. You haven't. Interesting. It's the genre that I said, which currently now escapes me just because I won't be able to replicate it exactly. But I guess you rescue small cats. Boom. Nailed it. Or rather, oh! The controller fell on the floor, but I was able to get that. I was able to pull that off still. That emote is so small. That's your good pal Joe. This isn't a Jomama joke. Thank you for clarifying that. Although it was already too late at that point. Giuseppe. Cool. I'll send my regards next time you're in his chat. Oh. Oh, now you do it. Thanks, jeez. Can I get that right now? I don't think so. Giuseppe is a good name. Regardless how you spell it. I usually see it with like a GUI and 2 P's. Not a jabby. Hold on. Wait. Okay, I should be able to leave them on this side. I think, now that I have the puny orb, maybe I'm being dumb. Maybe I go in there and I see if it's... Well, no, because I need at least 11. That's the problem. That's why I'm doing this. Okay, no, I've talked myself into it. I won't lose them. Because I don't think I have the blue key. I think I got the red key, but not the blue key. Which also sounds like some Oracle's shit. Okay, Puniper, can you come with me? Oh, do I have it? Yep, okay. I don't think I had it the first time that I came. Yay! Heartfelt reunion! So sweet. The siblings, they're back together. So nice of her. So nice of him. Okay, let's go. You know, I don't know that we've ever talked about your incredibly odd feelings about Origami King, but on some level, I always knew that you would have weird feelings. I have weird feelings about it too. I wanted, please regale me with your odd feelings about Origami King. Nice star points. I really felt like it was almost exactly what I wanted. It's close. It's so close to being just what we need, really. But I agree with you. It's off. It's just weird in ways it didn't need to be. I feel like the story, setting, characters, and plot are all good for Paper Mario. You know? Like, fine, solid Paper Mario story, characters, setting, and plot. But then, mechanically, it doesn't... Oops. The combat in this is perfectly fine. It is totally adequate. It's fun. It's the same as in the last game, and nobody complained about that. It is precisely what it needs to be, nothing more and nothing less. And since this game, it seems like they've wanted desperately to fix it. And it just didn't need fixing. And so the rest of the game, it feels like the rest of the game suffers for the things being weird that didn't need to be weird. I don't even hate the combat. Like, that is what I'm talking about, but I don't hate it. It's weird, but I don't hate it. And that is, in and of itself, weird. What bugs you is that Ollie and his powers are never explained. Why is he so strong? What are the Legion of Stationary? Yeah, what manner of being are the Legion of Stationary is a very reasonable question. Oh, right, the Jabbies are... Okay, yeah. So we'll... This is it. This is where the secret shop is. Nice. Can I not get through because of Jabbies? No, the shop is here. Perfect. There is nothing... Credits imply the stationery were owned by the Origami Toad, but how did Ollie give them life? Yeah. There's a mild lack of coherence to it. Cohesiveness, not coherence. You want to come up, Echo? Come up. Ugh. Do whatever you... There you go, perfect. There it is. Okay. Find our other 44 peonies here. Okay. I don't... Oh, I can probably jump on it. Yeah, I can jump on it. Hold on, I might actually have everyone. The streamers do a poor job of conveying the stakes is a really good critique. The way that they wrap up the castle and the way that they obstruct your progress through the game tokenly does the job. But this series at its best has an over-the-top bombast that Origami King never really hits, it's close with its canned food partay, and Bob-Omb's whole arc, we'll say, it's like very surprising that they made the choices that they did with that, wasn't it? But it never, I feel like what you're saying is it never truly feels like the world is in peril, and I agree with that. Take the 1,000-year door. You meet it at the beginning, and just how locked and important it is, you know you need to get some powerful items to get in. Yeah. The streamers are in the way, and you go and you go through all the areas, and then you fight the boss, and then the streamers are taken care of, and you can go to the next area and find your way through the area, and then fight the boss, and then do the next area. It doesn't have the same sort of... Ugh, what's depth perception? Do you have any to spare? There we go. The Star Spirits in Paper Mario 64 are the same way. You're literally restoring deities. In Origami King, you never visit Peach's castle until all streamers are gone. You never get to experience being locked out of the castle, since the castle can only be visited after every streamer is gone. So, yes, but perhaps I do feel like going to the smoldering remains of Peach's castle at the beginning does a little bit of what you're looking for. If, like, there were basements that we had to keep going through. We can't, you know, people don't like going back to areas, but if, every streamer unlocked a new sub-basement of Peach's castle, and you kept finding more ruins and more, like, dining tables that are set, but that, got destroyed in the cataclysm of it getting lifted up by the streamers. You know, like, even that might have done something. Like going to the castle and finding recipes in Breath of the Wild. It's a poignant reminder of how this was a lived-in space. Okay, that was too far from the camera. That's what I was aiming for. What's way cooler? Breath of the Wild castle. Feeling lived in. Probably. There we go. Sorry your streamer doesn't have depth perception this evening. Plus, the second you enter it, just folds into a completely different castle, which takes away from making a big deal of reaching Peach's castle. Yeah. It doesn't necessarily feel like the goal you're achieving the goal you've been working for the whole time. How would you compare that to Dark Hyrule Castle and the Minish Cap? If you have enough information on that game to make that comparison. If you don't, then I'm not trying to ask you right, so perfect. Because the first time that that's not true. Actually, it's not true at all. You get to walk around it a couple times before it turns into Dark Hyrule Castle, so. Bad comparison, I rescind the question for that reason. Sorry I'm like this. I believe I cannot get this without Koops. Peach was a total nothing burger in Origami King. I have no counterpoint to that. She was more nothing. That would be cool if Peach was one of the final bosses. A little puppet Zelda from Twilight Princess action. That would be cool. Get out of here. What does that do for Ollie is a fantastic question. What, like, Peach becoming the castle is horrifying, but also why? Yeah. A very good question indeed. $98 of 101. Am I missing 3 from in here? I don't remember the 1,000 crane folding thing. I do not have a memory of what you're talking about. Is it that the origami toad folded 1,000 cranes and made a wish, and that wish went bad, and that's what made Ollie and Olivia? So that I knew, the folding 1,000 cranes get you a wish thing. I know there's a better way to say that. Ah, Ollie, in his attempt to take over, folds 999 cranes and plans on making Mario the 1,000th. And we don't see that throughout the game. He could have just folded another crane and won, yeah. So, there's something to be said for the villain's hubris being why he loses. But also, that is dumb. He could have just folded another crane and won. And when you're one away like that, why wouldn't you? Sun, moon, puny star. Sun, moon, puny star. Here's how Evan would have written it. I assume he's typing. Nice. Forgot about that. Ollie kidnaps Peach to rule, makes her origami, blah, 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 but in his effort to win, he must fold 1,000 cranes of living beings. Yeah, which it sounds like they were gonna do that, and then somehow didn't. The other 999 will be toads. That will be a spin jump, but it doesn't matter. The final crane must be a powerful being. More powerful equals stronger wish. So that's all, like, really good storytelling and lore building. Ali, upon recognizing Mario's strength, pivots and makes him his new target. Yeah, that's a good story. Not that I'll be able to see it with 101 punies all around me. If you see the picture of the woman in the red fur coat, it's like, how many Elmos had to die for this? 101 Elmos. Damn it. Damn it. Do it this way. I have not gotten the action command on that yet tonight with the stylish. Ugh. I originally planned on making that princess ears my 1000th crane, but you are something else. A crane made of you would give me enough power to fold every last toad out there. And beyond! I love it. It's brilliant. I mean that. Oh, goodness. Uh-oh. Yes, ignore and continue. Okay. It's probably fine. Fill it with water and the lily pads will... Wow, vanilla. That's weird. Surely this doesn't need coops. Oh, I know the code for that other room. That's right. Guys, what happened? What? Where are my punies? Hello? Why am I losing punies? What's happening here? Oh, it might not matter. In fact, I think it doesn't, because I think they won't follow me off of this pedestal. Over here's where I learned the code. Yeah, down in there. So let's go up there and use the code. Oh, well, that's also... Another rewrite Ollie quote. Of course, wasting such pretty paper would be so sad. So I repurposed her into something else. A grotesque but still kid-friendly origami Peach falls before Mario. Behold, Mario, the true beauty of paper. No longer is her horrid flatness holding her back. When she's finished with you, I'll be sure to treat your corpse with care when I fold you. Yeah, nice. Very nice. I'm pretty sure we're still at commercial though, so I'm not gonna change the blue. Yeah, there we go. I did read your other one, the second one that you sent. I like them quite a bit. Sun, moon, puny, star. What's back here? Big chest. A horse tail. I wouldn't say that excites me. Oh, 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 oh. Okay. Nice to not have to get that, considering I don't have Goops still. There's got to be a panel in some of these rooms. There's panels in some of these rooms, right? Because you get the boots here. Ugh. Oh, come on. There we go. No. No. Struggling with depth perception still. Happens. Believe me, it's killing me. It really, really is. What are you gonna do? Sometimes the randomizer just be like that. It's a cross. It's a cross and down. Evan, do you feel like I have a way to get that box right now? I don't feel like I have a way to get that box right now. I feel like you need Koops for it to be in logic. I am open to suggestions, though. Ooh. Would he land on it? Because I don't think his explosion is wide enough to reach. I see that I'm missing one. Don't worry. I'm hoping that it's... Oh. I'd really, really like it. Yeah, it's this room in particular that's messing it up. Okay. This might require coops as well. Okay. Unclear on what that does. But that button is what's causing an error. Dolphin desperately wants to crash. Oh, I hope it doesn't. There's my 101 punies there. Can't go behind it. Yeah, okay. So, coops? I was wondering when coops would be required. I would like to know where I lost a puny, though. I just lost 50 of them. Why? Like, what's happening? Where to next? I expected to find progress in the Great Tree. There. Okay, I have 101 punies. Bobbery will fall into the water. Probably not. And then Mouse won't. Vivian won't. It's possible there's a flurry thing that I'm not aware of, but I don't think so. All right. Well, 101 punies wait for me at the Great Tree. It's fine. Maybe if I talk to the Elder after releasing Petunia, there's a check. It would be good to save, so we're gonna go do that. But it's possible. There's another check for me here. Mouse. Well, it's not that. The problem with Bobbery is that he can't explode in midair. If it was like Zelda... Oops. Okay, hold on. I get him to explode at the edge. Nice. Good call, Evan. Very good call. It was a sleepy sheep. You solved that. Well done. You are a fucking genius. No notes. That. Oh, I'm dumb. I gotta get rid of this, and I need Flurry to do it. Derp. If only I knew how this game works. Well, I think that's it for checks in the Great Tree. So I'm gonna walk us back and save before I forget to do that. And then gonna step away for a minute. Well, I think... Alright. Beautiful. Be right back. Alright, Popo, I need you to scoot over. I'm sorry, but it's my chair. There, see, we can share. Right? Are you gonna... Yeah. Oh! There. See? We did it, Popo. I knew we could do it. I was very careful. Wait for tomorrow. Oh, wait. Oops. Okay. Well, I'm glad that that functionality exists. Oh! What have I done? Okay. Yes, what a story. Wow. Good, very good. I love that about this game. The music. Oh, thank you, BRB. It's always something. Poe threw me off my groove. Star-shaped stone, huh? Keys to Hooktail Castle. I've done the plain black key. Champ's belt you keep. Galley pot blanket. So all I'm missing for the train, pretty much all I'm missing for the train level is the ticket for the train. Why did I go this way? This doesn't feel like the right way. Doodle-dee-doo. We'll go spend the plain black key. Just for the sake of completeness. I don't think it'll change anything, but... Oh, we still have Thwomp trivia to do on the moon. Yeah, that's something that I'm forgetting to do. Do. Does Miss Mouse get me any special checks that I'm forgetting about? I didn't think so. That says Sun, Moon, Puny Star. Look at that. Amazing. I still feel like Podley didn't give me anything. I'm comfortable with Scarlet's letter being an item out in the world, but... Ugh, he's in the wrong spot. Ugh. Whoa! Hey, thanks for the Prime sub. Wait for tomorrow. Thank you very much for that. It's so dark. Ooh, I needed the cats. They are meant to be a selling point. Wow, that left my spotlight off. Amazing. I didn't know anything did that. I love that the top left always says Mario Party. It makes me happy. Thank you for that. I try to provide quality entertainment. I appreciate you saying it's worth it. I forgot you had Prime. Hey, perfect timing. It's great. Enjoy your fast shipping, too. Oh, okay. Maybe it'll work now. This must have been... I swear I've done all of this already. So this must have been the crash. Caught up in the crash. Shazibi! Shazubi! Come on. This controller just will not stay in my lap, no matter what I do. Then you may go! Podley! Okay, it's not him yet. I probably have to go back and talk to Flavio. Flavio! Oh, okay. Yeah. You must find this Bobbery and bring him here. Alright, we'll see if Frankly's there. Like Evan says. That emote, wait for tomorrow, is funny to me because Lumi is the only cat that I don't know that you've seen tonight. Uh-oh. But when I started the stream, she was here. She likes to sit up on the back of my chair now and then. And unfortunately, I was setting up the stream and then stepping away to do some final preparation. And then coming back. She doesn't stay if I don't, but Frankly's not here. My memory says that they just tell you it's him. Drop the act, Super Stash. No, I'll never sail again. Never, ever, ever, never. That is the wrong voice for that line. Why is the music so quiet? Now Podley's over there. I can take it. We have no choice. Podley, you're an asshole. Couldn't give the letter to him. I've regretted it ever since. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Give Bobbery his closure. It's only been 25 years. Hashtag fuck Podley. If I only had a letter from my wife. That's added in for the randomizer. That's funny. A crank or a key? Alright, let's go use this black key, and then we'll go back to Hooktail Castle and have a look at that again. I feel like there's an item that I kind of should be able to get. I couldn't remember where I was going. I am starting to get tired. That is becoming evident. Luckily, I'm successfully working on breaking out of the habit of eating at fucking 2 a.m. So I actually will just go to bed after this. You have a good night, Evan. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for your help tonight. Hopefully I find progress before turning in. Will it be here? No! I started this series fully expecting to get stuck. And now that I'm this far, I have allowed myself to begin to feel like I might actually succeed in this. So, we'll see, you know, how this pans out. But this is my first full, like, attempt at this. And so if I get locked out, like if I can't do it, because I don't know, you know, all the things that it needs, that's just the way it's going to be. I know that's dissatisfying. It is for me, too. But that's the way it's got to be sometimes. Okay, yep. Alright. I'm absolutely confident that I've done the Vivian thing on the spikes. Yeah, let's go back to Hooktail Castle. I feel as though there are loose ends here. Currently operating under the assumption that doing the... Oh, wait. Okay. I can think of something that I need to do tonight, but I want to put eyes on an item. Oh, yeah. She... left and right. She pierces defense. I forgot about that. That's so good. Well, I thought my lightning was going to deal damage to them, and it didn't. Wish I were good at video games. Yeah, I forgot she deals everything at once, and that she pierces damage with defense. That's nuts! Nope. Oh! Oh, look at you. Damn it! What's going on with me? Yeah, it's about just about time for me to stop here. Based on how this is going. There we go. There we go. I do know how to play this game. I appreciate that. I am tired. That's that's part of it. A bump. I'm probably full. I'll leave it. So that, what is that? The item, I'll show you in just a second. It's a black square with an arrow in it. That. Is it a key item? Return postage badge. The one you get from Bonetail. Interesting. Yeah. Oh, well. That would help. That's interesting. I didn't know you could do that. Oops. Ugh. Why do I feel like I should be able to break these? Frustrating to have made that jump consistently. Now all of a sudden I can't. Yeah, but it's not quick enough. Good. Just making sure. Ah, the moon. I have to go back to the moon. I'm gonna do that, and then if, well, we'll see. We'll see what happens there. There we go. See? They still aren't? Jeez, the fan gamer figurines aren't out yet. That's nuts. When did they come out? that's not great. Coming soon! My, physical Rosalina storybook, I need to update my payment information. I guess it's changed since I pre-ordered it. And so they tried to charge my card today, I probably think, and it didn't go through. But I must have that. I must. Yeah, no, it falls down from above. I know that. Of course I know that. Possible there's a cat stuck in the bathroom. I'll be right back. You stuck? Well, here you go. You want to come out? It's your opportunity, because the door's going to shut again. Mal. Okay. I'm not convinced whether he was stuck or not. Yeah, it's just not quite far enough. Ooh, that was close. Okay. The last thing we're gonna do tonight. Come on, bud. You did so well last time. And the time before that, in fact. You can do it. Come on. This song, man. Oh, it'll die if it touches me. No. For real this time. Have a good night for real this time. And thank you for your help once again. Ah. That's fine. My timing is not getting better as we get later and later, though. That is worth noticing. Never when it's gonna save me a turn. It's just the way it is. It's the way it's always been in my experience. The defense one will come in handy. The star points one will come in handy. But it's very, very seldom that the attack doubling makes the difference that I want it to. Elevator key, isn't it? That is Koopy Koo. Flavio. Flavio might be waiting for a man's return, but I'm confident that he's not a woman. Goomba, Lava Bubble, Buzzy Beetle, and Boo. How many feet do they have total? 6. That's 2 correct ones, 1 wrong. It's elementary for non-idiots. Where was the diamond star? No. 3 correct, 1 wrong. Prince Mush. That's another check. I gotta battle Prince Mush. They lost a ring. A bling. Yay. Another courage shell. I think that's like my second one. Okay. Now we'll tattle Prince Mush, and then I've run out of checks that I can think of. Do I have to battle all the way up to him? That might be a next time thing, or an off-screen thing. I mean, two card shells, a life shroom, 3 gold bars. All right. I have to call it. As I said, am tired, and so I'm trying to make better decisions. This is gonna be one of them. I think that my stream on Sunday will not be at the normal time. So watch Discord for information on that. It will be Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin, Fists Only, Company of Champions. Who boy, is that tough nut to crack, but I did get to the second bonfire at Frozen Aleum Lois, and so I have progress ahead of me. And I'm pretty sure I have to look at this again, but the Lois armor is ultimately better than what I'm currently wearing. So there's room to improve. Yeah, thanks for the good luck. I sure need it. It's very hard, and I'm becoming whiny. But what did I sign up for, right? DLC, Dark Souls DLC challenge run style is pretty tough. But I'm having a blast with it. I really am. And there's not too much more game left either. It's crazy. And then when Metroid Prime 4 comes out, I am totally going to let's play it. I am terrified of what that game is going to do to my heart. It has a lot of power. We're going to see. But all of that is in the future. Thank you, Wait for Tomorrow, so much for the sub and the bits, and for chatting, and for the anniversary well wishes. It's been a phenomenal evening for me. I'll be back next Wednesday, either with more of this, or, well, something else. Those are the options, right? Come here. You're the only cat that I haven't seen. You gonna do it? No, of course not. I want her to, so she won't. Thank you, or you're welcome for the entertainment. I don't know, I'm very tired. It's time for me to stop. Have a good night, y'all. Peace.